Barbie movie banned by Vietnam government over scene showing 9-line over South China Sea.
Here's a summary of the article.
Vietnam has banned Warner Bros.' highly anticipated film Barbie from domestic distribution over a scene featuring a map that shows China's unilaterally claimed territory in the South China Sea, state media reports. The U-shaped 9-line is used on Chinese maps to illustrate its claims over vast areas of the South China Sea, including swathes of what Vietnam considers its continental shelf, where it has awarded oil concessions. Barbie is the latest movie to be banned in Vietnam for depicting China's controversial 9-line, which was repudiated in an international arbitration ruling by a court in The Hague in 2016. Barbie, starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, was originally slated to open in Vietnam on July 21, the same date as in the United States, according to state-run Reuters newspaper. We do not grant license for the American movie Barbie to release in Vietnam because it contains the offending image of the 9-line, the paper reported, citing Wee Kian Than, head of the Department of Cinema, which is the government body in charge of licensing and censoring foreign films. In 2019, the Vietnamese government pulled DreamWorks' animated film Abominable, and last year it banned Sony's action movie Uncharted for the same reason. Vietnam and China have long had overlapping territorial claims to a potentially energy-rich stretch in the South China Sea.
This post received a score of 4,800, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Kinda silly that the article doesn't even show the map used in the film.
Here's a link, copied from another comment. It seems ridiculous to take that map seriously, but what do I know?
VietGov bans stuff they don't like all the time, very similar to their CCP neighbor. Some of the stuff is better off ignored than actively ban it, because it brings more attention to the thing they prefer people to forget. Kinda like a reversed side effect.
FYI, that's called the Streisand effect.
Barbara Streisand.
But it doesn't show a 9-line. It has an 8 and another that's 10.
2 + 2 = 5 according to the Ministry of Truth.
Just started reading it a few days ago for my final exams. So far so good.
Just don't try to pass the math test.
I'm sure it will go double plus good.
Where's Barbie Diplomat when you need her?
Just put Ken in a dark suit and give him an index card of Diplo Speak to use.
First, how are all these films getting maps that feature the 9 dotted lines? If it's not internationally recognized, I can't imagine it would be featured often on maps not produced in China. And you have to zoom in pretty close, I assume. Second, does China ban films that don't feature the lines? I haven't been able to find any source.
Because China has been getting their hands more and more into Hollywood the past 10 years. It's actually part of what helped Hollywood movies set in Asia become less racist. But it also gives a megaphone to Chinese politics, just like it has given America one since the beginning.
Other than weird details most audiences wouldn't think twice about, can you offer some solid examples of how Hollywood is giving a megaphone to Chinese politics?
China literally banned Top Gun. Initially, China forced the Taiwanese flag to be removed from the movie. But people noticed in the trailer and the studio caved to the bad PR and added it back. Then China banned Top Gun as a result.
Kinda wild that governments will ban movies because of a single frame that they don't like.
Here's the single frame.
Why does a fake child's map from a Barbie movie have a dash line at all? So that the movie will not be banned in China. Duh.
Film banned in China. Film banned in the rest of Southeast Asia, but not China Hollywood.
They'll slap the button as soon as it gets them more money.
Honestly, I'm surprised studios don't have a guy in charge of making sure maps don't show up in movies. This has happened a few times now.
Looks like this one was actually purposefully done to make fun of the situation, which is funny because 99.9% of people would have never noticed it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.